Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well-suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
Things already rolling. Now it's Saka. Oh, great leap! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Akanji. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Havertz. Can he spark a counter here? Good ball, good take. Çalhanoğlu short changes him with that pass. Nice looking ball. Now it's Havertz. Produces a cross. Eze with chance! Zielinski. Barella. Now it's Martinez. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's DiMarco, hangs one in. Gabriel with the clearance. That's really well cleared.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he welcomes it in. And he's in on goal. Gets his head on it! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Zubimendi. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Eze! And again! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Inter Milan are 3 down and sinking. Bastoni to Çalhanoğlu. Barella. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Çalhanoğlu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Akanji. Half an hour played now. And he has been fouled there. Madueke. Rice. And Calafiori. That has ended up in no man's land. Akanji. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Bastoni. And it's DiMarco. And he's managed to get free. Zubimendi. Oh, they can break here. Acerbi cuts it out. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Looking for options for movement. That ball looks a good one. Thinks about the shot. Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Zielinski. Calafiori. And Madueke. Çalhanoğlu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Çalhanoğlu. Timber. Saliba. Rice. Now Saliba. Saka. Aims beyond the defence. And it's been played through. He's found a way. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that's in. Just cruising. They are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Saka is having a shot! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is all they have time for. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Calafiori did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passing is crisp and sharp. No outsmarting him this time.
Saka really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Thuram is onto this. Now it's Saka, and he's managed to get free. And he's in on goal. Akanji.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Barella.
Arsenal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Çalhanoğlu. Knocks it into space. Havertz! Madueke! And that has been cleared. Threads one in. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. They've played it short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Calhanoglu, and it's Acerbi and Bastoni. Acerbi, Calhanoglu and Akanji, Bastoni, and it's Barella. Calhanoglu, that's a good ball out wide. Dumfries. That is headed for the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action. And they've got a throw. Barella. Zubimendi does really well there. He is strong. Calafiori and Madueke looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. Space for him to turn and look, and he whips it in. Oh, good effort! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Akanji.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Dumfries with the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Timber, who's set up one goal so far. Eze. Zubimendi. And Calafiori. And it's Rice. And it's Eze. Now it's Havertz. And here's Madueke. And here's Eze. Shot at goal! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritative...
Eze! And he's following up! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very...